The girlfriend just found out she's pregnant, but the man went off to fight underground matches just to earn more money for a wedding ring. The girl didn't agree with him making money this way, but the man insisted it was the fastest way to earn. Winning one match could bring in 20 to 30 grand. Only then could he give her the life she wanted. That day the girl was excited to share the news of her pregnancy, but the man hung up the phone in a rush. He had just accepted a new fight. The opponent was the champion of the underground ring. If he won, he'd get a $50,000 prize. Faced with temptation, the man didn't hesitate. He agreed right away. The girl had no idea. She stayed home preparing a surprise, waiting eagerly for his return. Meanwhile, the fight was brutal. The man finally knocked out his opponent. He was thrilled with the prize money, ready to rush home and share the good news, but he was stopped by the girl's wealthy father, who claimed his daughter gave up studying abroad for him. He handed the man $500,000 as a breakup fee, not wanting to hold her back. The man agreed. When he got home, he lied to make the girl give up on him, said he fell in love with someone at the gym, young, beautiful and well-connected, unlike her who's just a bookworm, always nagging and controlling. The girl couldn't believe what she was hearing, until the daughter of the underground boss showed up. Then she finally broke down. She never thought the man who once loved her so much would fall for someone else. The man left with the other girl, leaving her heartbroken. In anger, she ripped up the pregnancy test in her hand and buried the secret deep inside. 8 years passed in a flash. She became a successful doctor and never had the abortion. Instead, she secretly gave birth and raised the child alone. One day after finishing several surgeries, she got called for an emergency case. Without thinking, she rushed back to the OR. But when she saw the patient, she froze on the spot. The man was covered in blood, seriously injured. Without hesitation, she began the operation. Luckily, he was saved in time, and his life was no longer in danger. But when she stepped out of the OR, she unexpectedly ran into the woman who once acted with him. The mafia daughter recognized her instantly. She thought the doctor came to steal her man, and warned her to give up, saying the man was already her fiancé, and now the new head of the mafia. The doctor felt a sharp pain in her heart. Knowing their worlds no longer overlapped, she turned and walked away. But just as she changed and prepared to leave, the hospital director approached her, asking her to personally change the man's dressing. She refused immediately, but the director brought up her father's past bankruptcy, reminding her that the man was no ordinary person now. Left with no choice, she went to the room. While changing his bandages, the man called her name in his sleep. Her heart wavered again, but she quickly stood up and left. Just after she walked out, the man woke up. He asked his men if the girl had been there. He said he thought he heard her voice while unconscious, but the scheming woman nearby said no, that it was just a nurse tending to him. The man didn't believe it. He yanked out his .44 and ran out of the room. He was sure she hadn't gone far. Sure enough, he saw her just as she entered the elevator. Without thinking, he rushed in, and he actually caught her. The girl was stunned the moment she saw him, and the man was so emotional. He hugged her before saying a word.